Welcome to Modern Day Music. Today we will be introducing you to Hilary Kingsley, our violin and viola teacher, through the story of Peter and the Wolf.
Peter and the Wolf is a musical symphony written by Russian composer Sergei Prokofiev. He wrote the piece in 1936 as a collaboration with his local Moscow Children's Theater to introduce youngsters to the different instruments in the orchestra. The story is about a boy named Peter who is visiting his grandfather in the woods. Let's hear what Hilary has to say about our young hero.
Hello everybody, my name is Hilary Kingsley and I teach violin and viola at Modern Day Music. So you can see the viola is just a little bit bigger than the violin. It also has a lower sound. The violin has this nice high string, the E, and the viola has this low C string, which the violin does not have. I don't have a very specific story of starting to play these instruments, but I do remember that I couldn't choose which instrument I wanted to play. This summer you're listening to Peter and the Wolf by Sergei Prokofiev, and the idea in Peter and the Wolf is that every character is a different instrument. I kind of think I understood that when I was a kid, and I wanted to play all the different characters. I didn't want to be just one, character. So I went back and forth between a whole bunch of different instruments, including percussion and bass, and somehow decided on violin. But then a year later, I started to play the cello, and then a couple years after that, I picked up the viola, and then in college, I picked up the bass, and then a few other instruments too. And it's just been a wild ride and a whole lot of fun acting all these different characters over the years. Now, in Peter and the Wolf, Peter, our hero, is actually played by the violin. I kind of think that makes sense because the violin has a little bit of a higher pitch, a higher sound to it, and it makes sense to represent sort of a young boy that way, with a lot of youth and energy and excitement, and he wants to go out on adventures and go exploring, and hopefully not run into any wolves. We'll find out. So here is Peter's melody on the violin. So there you go, Peter from Peter and the Wolf.